Hi, I'm Patti Palacios, and today I wanted to share with you guys an embarrassing story that happened to me when I was bigger. And this happened when I went to Six Flags, and it was just me and my boyfriend's family. He wasn't even there, and it was his mom, his sister, and a bunch of nieces and nephews. I decided I was going to hang back with his mom, who was taking care of the two little ones that were in the group. And it was a 5-year-old boy and a 3-year-old little girl. So while we're hanging out, we decide that we're going to take the little ones on one of those like little mini roller coasters that they have for little kids. And we get in line and I start to get a little bit nervous, as you do when you're like a little bit bigger. And you start thinking, man, like, what if I don't fit? And so I start looking around and seeing the people that are getting on the ride. And I'm like, okay, like, it'll be fine. Like, there's some people that are around my size. Like, it'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. And so we get to the front of the line and we get to board on the ride. And I put the little girl in the ride and then I sit down. And I start to pull the bar that goes down on you. And I'm pulling and pulling and it's not going down. It's not snapping. And I see the attendee coming over, and he comes over and he sees me struggling with the bar. So what he does is he starts pushing down, like he puts all his weight on it and he's just pushing down while I'm pulling it. And we couldn't get it to snap. And so he turns to me and he's like, "Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to get off the ride because it's not safe for either one of you." So I have to turn to the little girl and tell her, like, "Sweetie, we have to get off the ride. I can't ride it." And at that point, she starts crying and telling me she wants to ride the ride with her little brother, who was in front of us with my boyfriend's mom. And so I just started feeling so bad. And she's crying. And so my boyfriend's mom turns around and turns to her and tells her, "Sweetie, mija, it's okay, like, I'll take you after I take your brother." And so I have to pick her up while she's crying and do the walk of shame. And that's the worst. Like, you know that everyone's staring at you. You know that everyone's judging you. And you know, like, it's not a malicious kind of judging. It's just like one of those things like, oh, like, she's too fat for the ride. And like, you know, there might even be people pitying you, and like, that's just, oh my goodness. So not only did I have to do the walk of shame and get kicked off the ride, I had to watch everyone go on the ride. And like, when everyone got off, I was still there, standing there, and it was just, it was so humiliating. It was pretty bad. I didn't cry in the moment. I waited till I got home that night, but I didn't go on any more rides that day. I wasn't gonna risk it, especially not in front of like the older kids that were there with us or anyone else. Like, I was done. And to this day, honestly, I've not gone on another roller coaster for other reasons, but I've not gone on a roller coaster since. But looking back on it now, the thing that embarrasses me is not the fact that I got kicked off of a roller coaster. The thing that embarrasses me now is the fact that I didn't do anything after that happened. I swore I was gonna change. I swore that I was gonna lose weight. But it took me 2 years to really start taking action, to really take a look at what I was eating and what I was consuming. So that's the part that embarrasses me, that I didn't take that moment, that hurt, that embarrassment, and use it right away to better myself, to do something positive in my life and change the quality of life that I was living. So if you've had one of these embarrassing fat moments, I just want to tell you, it's okay. It happens to all of us. Everyone that's bigger has one of these moments, and everyone can tell you that. What matters is what you do with that embarrassment, what you do with that pain and how you use it to better yourself and to change your life, be that change that you want, instead of just doing the same things and hoping for something different. So I hope this video was at least entertaining, or it provided some kind of solace. I hope that you know that you're not alone and that we all have embarrassing fat moments. And if you would like to hear even more of my embarrassing fat moments, because I have plenty, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!